King of the Road Productions proudly presents a King of Swing episode of the Jim King of the TV show on Fox 4, the CW, and YouTube. Southeast Texas style. During the half hour, we'll hear from Beaumont's Johnny Courville about his grandfather who played drums for Bob Wills and the Texas Playboys.
He told me all kind of neat stories about Bob, the horses. They had a tour bus, like in the late 30s and early 40s. Nobody had a tour bus back then, you know. Bob was a little bit ahead of his time. The whole band was.
We'll feature the Honky Tonk Texas Fabulous Flashback. We'll also wear the Southeast Texas debut of Robbie Johnson's new video as our Taylor Trading Company music clip of the week from Nashville. And Larry Tillery will be in the Royal Spotlight. Sponsored by Lens Express Collision in Beaumont. Howdy and welcome to the Jim King of the TV show on Fox 4, the CW, and YouTube. I'm Jim King of the Road, and I'm here to encourage you to take the King's Country Challenge. Listen to the other guys for a few minutes and then stream King's Country, and you'll be amazed at the upgrade. You won't find a better country music mix on AM, FM, satellite, or elsewhere on the internet. King's Country was designed and launched in 2011 by fellow country radio veteran Mickey Ashworth and yours truly with the Southeast Texas country fan in mind. King's Country specializes in an all-killer and no-filler mix of only the very best country music from yesterday and today. Never settled for less. In less than 100 years, radio has come a long, long way. We've gone from this to this. Alexa, play King's Country on TuneIn.
King's Country from TuneIn.
And this. Now you can stream us everywhere. King's Country streams the most magnificent country music mix on the planet 24/7. Stream King's Country internet radio on your PC, smart speaker, mobile device, or in your vehicle with your Bluetooth connection. King's Country is streaming worldwide and crystal clear on TuneIn, iTunes, Live 365, and at kingscountry.net. And stream the multi-award-winning and nationally recognized Jim King of the Radio Show. Middays, Monday through Friday on King's Country at kingscountry.net. It does rule. Now ride shotgun with me to downtown Beaumont, Texas to meet Johnny Courville, whose grandfather played drums for Bob Wills and the Texas Playboys. We always cruise Cadillac style, as seen and heard on Southeast Texas TV and radio.
Extra large and turbocharged. It's the King of the Road Show.
Oh, hi, to the back.
One man has the power to take you behind the scenes. Jim King of the Road.
Jim King of the Road.
Tomorrow.
I don't wish this on anyone. My life has just begun.
We recently featured Image 6, a fantastic Beaumont-based rock band on the King of the Road Show HD. Image 6 drummer Johnny Courville comes from a long line of percussionists. In fact, his grandfather, Johnny Edwards Courville, was the drummer for Bob Wills and the Texas Playboys.
Ida Red, I'm plumb fool about Ida Red. Now, Joe.
Those drums are very old and they've been in weathered atmosphere for too long and what have you. Bob Wills bought these for him and actually had them personally designed. The rims, or the original rims, I have one rim left on these drums, has little lassos that went in and out of each other. He had them personally designed for my grandfather, which was really neat for Western swing. I got these drums about 20 years ago, and I haven't done too much to them. I wanted to restore them, but I also didn't want to restore them. I wanted to keep them as original as possible. Now it's getting so old, 80 years now, I guess. They need to be in a museum so that the world can see them.
Johnny has decided to donate the drum kit and several photos to the Country Music Hall of Fame and Museum in Nashville.
My lovely wife, Christy, and I talked about this about 2 weeks ago. And she said, you know, honey, those drums aren't getting any younger. They're not getting any better shape. Why don't you put them in a museum or something? Now, and I said, well, you know, 10 years ago, the Bob Wills Museum here in Texas contacted me about them, and I refused at the moment to put them in the museum because I didn't want to let them go. Now I'm a little bit older. My children are grown. They're gone. My wife said, you know what? We can't just sit there and watch these things deteriorate, and nobody gets to appreciate them. And I was like, you're absolutely right. So she made the phone call last week to the Country Music Hall of Fame Museum in Nashville, Tennessee, downtown, the big one, the real one. And if it wasn't for her, I don't think I would have been able to pick up the phone to call to make the arrangements for it. So I'm shipping them off, if not tomorrow, the next day. So yeah, that's how I got in touch with those people.
Still to come, we'll air the Southeast Texas debut of Robbie Johnson's new video as our Taylor Trading Company Music Clip of the Week from Nashville. We'll also feature the Honky Tonk Texas Fabulous Flashback. And Larry Tillery will be in the Royal Spotlight. Sponsored by Glenn's Express Collision. Next, we'll conclude our exclusive with Beaumont's Johnny Courville about his grandfather who played drums for Bob Wills and the Texas Playboys.
You're cruising in the King's Caddy.
King of the road.